Oh, and coffee makes the world go round. If you want the best coffee in Pewaukee, you have to go to Good Eats Cafe. This is Patrick Johnson from Momentum Realty Partners, your host of ADTV's Selling Milwaukee. Let's go check it out. Hey Mary, thank you so much for having me into Good Eats Cafe today. I appreciate it.
Yes, thanks for coming in.
Of course. Well, one of the first things I wanted to ask you is what inspired the creation of Good Eats Cafe?
Well, we wanted to offer food that was unique, made from scratch, and delicious.
You guys do some pretty special things here outside of what I see a lot of other restaurants offer. I believe there's some gluten-free options. I believe there's some coffee roasting options. Can you expand on that a little bit for me?
Well, we do offer several gluten-free options along with our house-made gluten-free bread and buns that are actually very tasty.
Now, Mary, you guys have, on top of amazing food options, you have wonderful coffee here. Can you tell me a little bit more about your coffee options you offer?
We do roast our coffee in-house, and our coffee beans come from all over the world. So we are able to provide and offer coffee drinks that you're not going to find anywhere else in the Lake Country area.
Absolutely. Tell me a little bit about why you chose Pewaukee to bring Good Eats Cafe to it. I know you guys are one of one, you're not a chain, and I'm sure that played a role in why you chose Pewaukee.
Yes, well, Pewaukee is a great community, so we wanted to bring our restaurant to this area. Since we're not a franchise, what inspires us, we bring to the table for our guests.
Yeah, and that's kind of one of the funnest things that I've seen you guys do over the years here is, you know, you'll get feedback from people on what they really like or what they love or what they feel they're missing. And you guys, like, give it a couple weeks, you have new ideas and fresh options on the menu. It's awesome. What's next for Good Eats Cafe? What's coming up in the future?
Well, a couple of things, including where we are standing right now is our events room. It holds up to 32 people. We've had baby showers, birthday parties. Yeah. We even had a couple get married back here not too long ago. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I know that you're doing specialty holiday brunches, right?
Yes.
Yep, and feel free to expand on that too. Tell me a little bit about it.
Sure. So every major holiday, we will be offering a brunch buffet here at Good Eats. And soon we'll be open on Friday and Saturday evenings, offering our fish fry, house-made pasta dishes, and whatever else inspires us.
Hey, that is wonderful. Why don't we go take a look at the coffee roaster next? So Nikki, can you tell me a little bit about the coffee roasting process? I'm just kind of fascinated by it. I don't know much.
Absolutely. So the raw beans get put into here, straight out of the burlap sack. Then they go through what is our roasting bin, and followed by the cooling bin. The process is a guesstimate about 10 minutes per roast, depending on if you want a lighter roast or a darker roast.
Okay.
So it can vary. So for a blonde, I end a blonde at about 390 degrees is when I drop it out of the roaster. However, your darker roast, I'm dropping it at about 420 degrees.
Oh, wow.
So we do 3 different roasts in 3 different countries, plus our decaf as well. Wow. And not to mention, we do flip those into a daily roast. You know, every day we have a different daily roast that we choose from, but if you prefer a different country or a different roast, we can do that in a French press at any time for you.
Awesome. A lot of people think the darker the roast, that the higher the caffeination level or caffeine level would be. Can you set the record straight on that a little bit?
I'm glad you bring that up. That is one of the most misconceptions of coffee. The darker the roast, actually, the lighter the caffeine.
Okay.
The lighter the roast, meaning the blonde roast, you're going to get the more caffeine. So think of it this way. The more I roast that bean, the more caffeine I'm roasting out of that bean.
Wow, okay.
So that way, I can tell you a fan favorite here is the Honduras Full City, the mid roast, because you're getting some of that flavor, but you're still getting some of that caffeine as well.
Hey everybody, we sure had a great time exploring Pewaukee's favorite brunch spot today. And just so you know, This is your average real estate professional's 3-day coffee supply. This is Patrick from ADTV, signing off. We'll see you next time.